You're watching TRTS Clips, a clip sized content playlist that encloses experiences and stories of some of the most amazing, intellectually sound people from different walks of life. You enjoy this particular clip and don't forget to check out the entire playlist. If you like it, please support us by sharing it. Now, without further ado, the guest is all yours.
When it comes to leadership and when it comes to the responsibilities and roles of a leader, one thing which is very much important, what I feel, is taking the accountability of things. So a leader has to be accountable for his actions or whatever thing he demonstrates or preaches. What I feel what I feel is that how much accountable a leader should be for his actions or for whatever he preaches out, because after all, whatever he is doing, there will be a sect or there will be a lot of people who will get affected, if not fully,
Yeah.
to some extent. So how much accountability does a leader hold on the influence that he or she might cause to the people who look up to him or her?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Great point. I mentioned accountability quite a few times, but again, there is no metric to put it into place that you are being accountable, you're not. I think it is developing a mindset and a routine. So in terms of accountability, the way I think it's best to approach for a leader, or where I have seen great leaders approach, is at multiple levels, right? So the first is any initiative or change that we are discussing or talking hypothetically should be tangible or should be small to begin with. You don't want to do a sweeping change that, as you said, impacts a lot of the folks that either work with you or might not work with you, because there's definitely internal and external dependencies actually. So make sure that you are making it a phased or iterative approach in terms of the initiative. First, test the waters, as they say, do an MVP, a POC, see if this program works or this new process works actually. So make sure that you are first kind of breaking it up into actionable pieces. The second is make sure that you're making any work or change visible. So what a lot of people do, or in terms of leadership roles, is they just take this as a norm or the new given, and then they just start putting it out or just using it day to day without giving the right context or without giving the right heads up to folks. So make it visible that this is coming, or this is what we are planning. Leadership could be a group of folks or an individual, like a committee as well. So make sure that you are making people aware. Ideally, try to get their feedback early as well, because in the end, it takes a village to steer the success of a company right in the right direction. So you want to make sure that the people who will be impacted are at least made aware, if not involved in the planning phase actually. And then if there is no quantifiable metric for the accountability, make sure that the work you are doing or the work you're proposing or that initiative has at least morale quantified actually. So they take a pulse of how is it going, or keep track actually. So iterate and evolve. It's not that you should be rigid on your ideal roadmap or vision and then just force it irrespective. Plan for the high level goal, take the first step, make sure that it's in kind of in the right direction, else course correct, evolve, and then see what could the next stage lead to actually. So that is how you could keep accountability, kind of breaking it into smaller initiatives, making it visible across the company or the people you would be leading or will be impacting, and then always taking in feedback from time to time.